Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. I garden in zone 7B/8A. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. So for today's video, I actually have a little clearance table here to show you. Just got back from Lowe's and Home Depot, but all of these were from Lowe's. Home Depot did have some clearance, but they were mostly arborvitae and junipers, and I don't need them, and they weren't looking that great. But they were either $8 or $14, but they had them, but I don't need them, so I didn't pick anything up. So all these plants that I have here are from Lowe's. I'm excited about at least two of them, because two of them, well, actually just one I don't have in my yard. The other one that I was excited about, I have a variety of that. So let's just get into it. So the first one I want to show you is this guy here. When I saw it, it reminded me of the Fire Chief arborvitae from the Southern Living Plant Collection, but it's not. It's actually Pancake. This is a full sun plant that gets between 12 and 18 in height and 14 to 36 in width. And it's called Pancake. Now it looks like the color I love that bluey, greeny, aqua looking color here, but I think because we had some freezing temperatures last week. I mean, we were down to 25, so I think these plants were probably a little bit damaged from the extreme cold. I think they were 21. Let me just double check. Yes, they were $21.98, and according to the Lowe's tier system, this would be half off, which would make it $11.50 or somewhere around there. So, 10, 11, whatever it is with the taxes and stuff. So this is a great price, because I wasn't gonna, not that I was looking for this particular plant, but I'm definitely wasn't gonna buy it for $21.98. And it was half off, and it's a plant that I don't have in the yard, and it's a beautiful looking plant according to the tag. So this takes, I'm thinking it's going to take full sun. Yes, full sun. And let me see, it's hardy from zone 3 to 7. Now I'm in 8A now, so it might need some protection from the hot summer sun come June, July, and August. So I have to be careful with the placement of this. So this is a slow grower, but it's just a beautiful plant. If this is what it's supposed to look like, and this is what it looks now because of the damage from the snow. I mean, not the snow, from the cold. But I think once it gets into the ground and it doesn't get, seriously damaged next year, I'm hoping it's going to look like what it's supposed to look like. But I'm happy because it was only half, it was half the price, and it's a new plant. I'll have to find somewhere to put it. I've extended some beds, and I need to do a video to show you guys. I complain a lot about how I'm running out of space and I keep buying plants, but I've made a decision to extend 2 of the beds. So I'll show you guys that in another video. But yeah, this is the Pancake arborvitae. Next up is an exciting plant. I love this color. This is the purple diamond semi-dwarf loropetalum. This is such a beauty. I have some Chinese fringe flower in my yard already. I bought on clearance last year, and they've been okay. They haven't been showing off or anything. They have a flower here, a flower there. But this one I saw, and this was $13 after it was half off. It grows in full sun, and it is from 4 to 6 in height to 4 to 5 in width. It's a beautiful plant, guys. I wish that the camera would pick it up how it is in real life. So if you have this already, you know how beautiful this is. See how this picture looks? This is exactly how this plant looks. So I'm really, really happy about that. Again, I've got to be creative in finding some way to put this plant, but I know that I love it. It will be great next to something chartreusey or yellow. So that part I know. So I have to figure out where else to put it. This is a 3-gallon, guys. Not a 2, not a 1, not a quart. This is let me show you. This is a 3-gallon. 3 gallons for $13. So I really thought that Lowe's was done with the clearance because I kept going up there every week and the clearance racks were all empty. And then something told me get up and go. And I went and they had a lot of roses, but I have enough roses, even though I still bought some, but they had a lot of knockout and double knockout roses. They had a lot of damaged baby gem boxwoods, which I don't need, and they were $6. But that's another story. Yeah, so this is the purple diamond semi-dwarf loropetalum, full shade, full sun to part shade. So again, I have to be very strategic where to put this guy, but it's an absolute beauty. I really hope it's showing up on this camera. Next up is an encore azalea. Now if you've watched my channel, you know I love encore azalea, and I have a bunch of them. I have the autumn royalty, autumn lily, autumn ivory, autumn starburst, autumn embers, autumn bonfire. I have all those autumn this and autumn that. And I was so excited to see the autumn moonlight. Autumn moonlight looks like a really nice creamy white. It's gorgeous. This one is in a 3-gallon. 3-gallon. This is usually pretty much $30. And it was half off, so it's $15 for a 3-gallon healthy looking encore azalea that I know it's going to do well. They all do well in my yard. They bloom when they say they were supposed to bloom, and I cannot wait. I already have a spot for this. And if you have autumn, the autumn or the azaleas, this one, let me see. This one is a big one. This one grows from 5 feet in height by 4 feet in width. It is a pure white, semi-double, blooms with a dusted yellow throat measure. Oh my God, this is 2.5 across. This is really, really great. And it's hardy from zones 7 to 10. I'm in 7B/8A, so they do really well in the Southeast United States. I mean, they love the clay. They're not bothered, and they really, really perform. I'm really excited about this. I have somewhere in the garden that has too much red, and I need to break that up with some white. So I'm really happy about that. 3-gallon, guys. 3-gallon, $15. Evergreen azalea in December. We're literally in the middle of December, and I'm still getting all these really, really great deals. You have to be patient. You have to be patient when it comes to Lowe's. And the Home Depot is pretty much done with the clearance. Their shelves are completely empty, and they have some camellias that they refuse to put on sale. The poor camellias are probably going to just sit there, and they're going to have to throw it away because nobody's buying them, because nobody's buying them for $30-something for a 1-gallon, even though they're beautiful. But yeah, this is the autumn moonlight. It's just so gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Okay, next up is some asters. I have asters in my yard already, and I love asters because asters bloom for me in the spring and the fall, and their really nice purple flower comes in really, really handy. The bees love it, the pollinators love it, I love it, and look at that. They've got all that spent stuff, right? The spent flowers, and then you have these are the ones that are completely spent, obviously. Right? And then they have the ones that are going downhill. And this thing is budded up. Look at that. These are all things ready to bud up. Now, will they actually become a flower? Probably not, because we're getting into the 20s now. Like, we were scathing on 40s and 50s a couple weeks ago, but now we're pretty much in the 30s, 20s range. And here we are in the third week in December, and it's going to get cold. It's going to get cold. I might be going away. That's another thing too. I might be going away. I don't know what to do. Do I put it in the ground? And then if I do go away, I have nobody to water it in the ground. That's another story anyway. But yeah, this is the pink Henry III aster. It's a mountain perennial. and let's see. It is hardy to zone 6, and from zone 6, and so it's not hardy in zone 1 to 5, and it grows from 18 to 24 in height to 18 to 24 in width. So they do get big. Now this is not one plant. I examined it. So for this price, which is going to be $15, there's actually 4 mature asters in here. So that's a steal. You're getting 4 perennial asters that bloom all the way down to December for $15. So I'm really, really excited about that. Look how pretty that is. Now, you see how pink it looks on here? It doesn't look that pink on the flower. My camera is really great. It really picks stuff up, but this, from what I'm looking at, this looks pink and this looks purple to my eyes. But my camera is picking up a little bit more pink than it really is in real life. But again, let's see how it does come spring and the fall. So this is a beautiful thing here. This is literally 4 plants in here. So I feel like I got a really, really great deal. And look at that. Look at that. Nice and bushy. Nice and bushy. So I love asters. So if you have some asters, you know. I think I have some New England asters, and they do okay. Not fabulous, but they're alive. They give me the blooms. I'm hoping that this one will do a little bit better. Okay, so finally I have some knockout roses. Now, like I said early in the video, it's like they were done with the knockout roses. All the knockout roses was on sale. Every last one of them. But I have knockout roses. I have double knockout and knockout, and they perform. So I didn't want to have a bunch of more knockouts because I plan to buy different types of hybrid roses come spring. So there's no need to me to go buy more, a bunch of more double knockouts because I love the double knockouts. The double knockouts were on sale and they were $15 after, because I think they were usually $29, $15 after the clearance. But the petite knockout were $7.50 after the sale. So these are usually $15, half off, $7.50, guys. And I have one in my yard, 2 in my yard, and they do beautifully. And I bought these because they were smaller, and I wasn't going to pass up $7.50. Now, if it was, $15, $25, I wouldn't buy it, but they're looking great. I just need to prune them come next spring. But if you have the petite, the first ever miniature knockout rose, it's not as miniature as they say, because I know I bought mine in the ground. It's up to, I'm pretty sure, 2.5 feet. So how much do they say it's supposed to be actually? Let's see. Where does it say how much it's supposed to be? Zone, 18. Okay, so this is a full sun plant. Zones 4 to 10, compact and bushy. Mature plants are 18. Okay, that sounds about right. In my garden, yeah. A foot and a half, yeah. So these don't look like much because, of course, they're all spent and they've been in their pots. They've been frozen solid and then thawed, frozen solid and then thawed. Plus, we are in the 3rd week of December, so the plants are pretty much tired and they're ready to go to sleep. I have to decide what I'm going to do with all these plants. Am I going to put them in the ground now, or I'm going to find a safe space for them and have somebody take care of them for me when I go away in January? But yeah, I got three petite knockout roses, a beautiful small red petals, really gorgeous. They look so, they don't look that great now, but when they are at their peak or getting to the peak, it is a beautiful sight to see. So again, they're red, and I promised myself I was gonna be done with so many red, but it's so hard to pass it up when it's $7.50, So anyway, guys, yeah, so there's a knockout rose, 3 knockout roses, $7.50 each. I've got literally 4 asters for $15. I've got a pancake arborvitae, beautiful, for $10 or $11. I've got this purple diamond semi-dwarf loropetalum, such a beauty. I can't wait. Let me try to see if I can find the flower. Can't, well, it's kind of spent. Not much to look at, but it's already budded up for next season, it looks like. Look at that, guys. What a beauty. I can't wait. And then with the autumn moonlight, very excited about that. This pure white with a little hint of yellow. Love it. So let me know what you guys think, guys. Have you been having great deals? We're into December, and I had given up a little bit because I was like, not a lot of good plans here the last few weeks. And then I got up today, went to the store, and they were literally taking them to the clearance area, and I grabbed these things. So I was really, really happy about these. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know, have you been having great luck with your clearance shopping? Please like, guys. Please share. Please subscribe. Please remember to tell somebody about the channel. And remember to hit the notification bell to be alerted on my new videos. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.